So today we're finally gonna take down our old solar panel. We're gonna take off, or we're gonna try to take off our little shitty frame. We hope it's possible because we kind of glued it in with Sikaflex. And then we have to see if those both panels, the old one plus the new one we ordered, are exactly the same dimension. Build a little frame around them and readjust, rebuild a bit the framing, made it a bit wider so it fits both. Yeah. And we want to make it so that you can tilt it forwards and backwards. So we haven't quite figured it out, but I think some Dyneema straps and some, so that we can actually, like, if you're an anchor and you have the sun behind you, you can adjust the angle, and we hope, that will actually could potentially be more efficient than actually having another panel that has even more windage that is not adjustable. So if you have a longer passage and you have a steady course and you know the sun is roughly behind you, it's not so high in the sky, you adjust it a little bit and then you probably get more power, or nearly as much power as you would get with, let's say, 3 panels. Then we wanted actually to build a big ass, nice designed solar arc, but that's very expensive and it's quite hard to find. We don't know anyone here that really does that kind of sort, so we would need to design it ourselves, find someone to do one part, find someone else to weld it. Then we need to probably buy new solar controllers and stuff as well for the more, and I think it's just not really necessary, so we opted to go with that option because we can make it basically for free. We don't need another solar controller. We just need to plug some old metal together. We have some aluminium frames that were actually used for bread making from an old bakery, so we're gonna do that with a bit of woodwork. Yeah, fingers crossed this whole thing will work and won't disintegrate with the first gust of wind. So for now we're gonna take it off, take it to the car, take all the material to the workshop, measure some things, and then we're ready to go. Such a bad job I've done here.
You said it.
Huh?
You said it.
I did it.
If I said it, you would.
And it's also glued, everything, so it's gonna be very fun to take off.
And then you take off this rope, and then the whole thing just goes plop in the water. Plop.
The thing is also the wires, they are inside here and they're glued with Sikaflex.
Oh, you made it really difficult for yourself here.
I made it like it should never come off again. Now the balls are loose, so now I have to take the cables off inside and see if we can take them out.
So you're gonna have a hissy fit now.
Oh, I already have.
You're very calm, babe. It's always a bit worrying when he's this calm. Right, Kai? Yeah. Are you looking for the dolphins? No, they don't come here, mate. Maybe a seal if we are extremely lucky. I don't think we are. But the view around here is spectacular, I mean. Getting to do boat work with a view like this. Amazing. What are you talking about? Like, watching you work makes me very hungry.
We have been here like 5 minutes and Peter's like, I'm already hungry.
I only had yogurt for breakfast.
Yeah.
And it's like almost 11:30, which is lunchtime in Denmark.
Yeah.
Are you enjoying yourself?
No, because now
it's a great shot with this box in front.
You will have to unscrew those wooden plugs so we can pull the cable through them. Or maybe we can like that. Haha. I think they're stuck. Ah. See, nothing's easy. Why is this here?
You put it there, darling.
Why's everything in the way?
Here's event number 1.
Start a little project and it turns into a major. Taking the boat apart. Camera woman is in the way. Here we go. We have these beautiful boxes.
They're very practical. It saves my clothes from getting moldy.
Oh boy. Ah, they're going down here and around, and I have done a brilliant work.
Yeah.
Alright. I had enough. You make me a coffee?
Okay, so we got the cables off.
So we managed to we had guided the cable through here. That was it.
Yeah.
And now we have it loose! And it's all shut upon.
Ah!
The diet of seagulls seems to be olives. That's olive pits and crabs.
What?
Olive pits.
Olive pits. Ah! I think crap there.
So in the future we could also maybe put this panel here. Look how nice it would be.
Yeah.
Semi-nice. No more spinnaker flying.
No.
Maybe not.
No.
That's also like after a certain amount of solar on your boat, like you start losing a bit performance and practicality. Like if you have a huge windage on the boat, of course,
Yeah.
it also starts to affect your upwind performance,
Yeah.
your safety if there's a storm.
Now that you're talking, I think we really need to replace the flags.
Oh yeah, Europe is falling apart.
That was very, very deep and profound.
But how we want to do it is put them side by side. Like that. Whee! But just on the one piece. I nearly destroyed it.
Yeah, don't demonstrate too much. Yeah.
And then, oh yeah, see we have the backstay here. But I see that it's just balancing here right now.
Yeah.
So we could push it, of course, further back. But I think it would be more beneficial to have the option of tilting a little bit in here. So that's also the reason why we can't just put 3 panels. It has to be 2 or 4 to account for the backstay. Or we would need to build it out. But we don't really want to go too far in the back.
I mean, that's what most boats do.
Yeah,
You just have it all the way on the back there.
But
I mean, they usually also have a dinghy hanging there
But
behind.
it's also nice to have a bit more shade.
We'll see.
Right, we need to do some further testing about that.
One more hiccup for the camera, please.
You can't not stop.
Finally. The stress of the solar panel gave Leo a hiccup. Oh, there you go.
You know, if you film me how I'm trying to solve my hiccups, I'm gonna film you next time you're seasick. I'm gonna put it on there.
You have filmed me many times when I'm feeling seasick.
Yeah, I will make you throw up.
See if you can do it on your own so I can film, just in case you fall in the water. It would be an epic fail for YouTube.
Okay, and now it's gonna plop in the water.
Hey, it's out! And what now, babe? You just gotta stand there and hold it?
I'm gonna throw it overboard.
Okay.
And we get a new one.
Okay, brilliant. Sustainable.
Quite heavy.
Oh, my tartan. Strong. Good job, babe. Mission accomplished. Good luck
No.
rowing that thing back.
Oh no, the cable was great. The one thing I shouldn't get wet.
This is going well.
I don't think I can make it.
Ui.
Huh?
Very dark here. It must be your attitude in general.
It's my dark aura.
Aura.
Aura that's around me. It's very dark.
I can't get it to
Like the dark ages.
focus on your face. There you go.
Should I say it again?
What?
Because it's still dark, because it's my dark aura today. I'm very depressed. Clinically.
Clinically depressed. Today. Just today you're clinically depressed.
Yeah. It comes in a click. But now I will drink my coffee and I feel better.
There you go, now it's better.
So what did we do today? We did pick up our P frame for the solar panels. And they're going
Pick up from the workshop where you made it yourself.
Yeah. We're gonna have a P frame, so it will have two purposes. It will hold our solar panels, which then you can adjust forwards and backwards.
Don't you want to go and show?
No, I'm cold now. People people should challenge their imaginary selves, and then they will see it, and they will.
Yeah, that's really what people are looking for on YouTube.
Wow, what was it?
To imagine the scenery.
Anyway,
But you can. Do you
So-
want to do podcasting instead then?
maybe because my voice is so calming and soothing. It's pretty awesome, and my articulation is so good. I could give English lessons. How to? Anyway, it will be adjustable forward and backwards, so it will also work as a spoiler.
It keeps going dark in here. I'm sorry, I
Yeah,
can't
it's my-
do
it's
anything.
my aura.
Yeah, you really are like because every time I get it.
We're not sure if it will last at all, so because it's very thin metal, one thing, and actually now that we riveted both panels together with some aluminium profiles. We recycled. I think I said that earlier, but I will say it again. We recycled them. They were used for some bread trays. So they're riveted together. But once we riveted those 190 watt panels together, we kind of saw what we did there, and it's like a massive square of solar now.
Mhm.
So that all will be on our P frame, and our P frame will also be for solar, but also for peeing. So when you pee off the boat, you can hold to the P frame.
Daddy jokes. Quality daddy jokes on this
So
channel.
funny, right? Tell me. Yeah, I'm funny. I know. I'm so funny. Tell me more. What's the secret? What's the secret of me being funny? You want to tell people? No. Just Daddy.
You wanna present your work?
In today's episode, we're gonna talk about P frames.
Oh.
So this is part of our old frame. For you that paid attention, it was a bit narrower, and it had a little extension, and the panel was like that. So now we took it apart again. We welded a little piece in here, very beautifully made, just by me, welded. I think it's already cracking. Oh shit. So that's not great, but it's actually cracking. That's so funny. Okay.
So, if you re-weld it, are you gonna do that on the boat?
No, but it doesn't need it strong enough.
You just said it wasn't.
No, it is. And then we fitted those on here, so the whole. I really love this. All the panels will be mounted on top here, and then you can adjust them back and forward. And then we will strap them down with Dyneema somehow, which we haven't yet figured out exactly how to do or where to do it. But that's the general idea. Now we need to mount those little feet we have made. Or we actually repurposed. They were from another boat. Then we stick them in. Maybe we put a screw, maybe not. And and then on the first gust, the whole thing takes off. And then we hire somebody to do it. Better, stronger.
When we arrived here, it was completely calm. Now the winds come up. It's raining. And Leo's mood, well, it's definitely not improved. This is painful.
It's too heavy.
Leo is so upset that the boat is not out of the water. You're taking it out on the
Piece by
cockpit. You can do it. Come on. Woo! And now we have a broken cockpit tent.
So,
if you're wondering what the F Leo is doing,
we don't really know. No,
exactly.
But we want to find a little pipe so we can disassemble it in the summer, store it in the boat since we're always moving. Because when it just is here, you cannot sit there very nicely. So that way we hope we put some thinner pipe in. We stick it all together and put it up. It's anyway, when you put it up not just for an afternoon, but rather, I guess, for a few days or a week or the entireness of winter. So
Entireness?
Then we have 3 pieces that we can hopefully store somewhere.
Yeah.
Next to the bed, under the bed. Somewhere.
Did you measure it like I asked before you started cutting?
Yes.
Okay.
But then I gave up halfway.
So you didn't?
Yeah, this
Great.
is the longest part. Don't you think we can fit this somewhere?
I don't know. I think like sometimes
Easy.
things can be surprisingly long.
I know. That's what she said last night.
This is a dirty joke sailor channel. What do you want me to film?
Have you showed our viewers why we haven't published 2 videos in a row?
How would I show something we haven't done?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we were mostly busy and maybe a bit lazy and demotivated because the boat yacht, everything is a bit delayed. We still have no finite definite answer, so we're waiting.
Yeah.
Which we don't like to do. We stress, although we have nothing to do. We still stress about.
But we have a lot to do that we cannot do,
but we don't
hence
have a
the
time
stress.
limit. Anyway,
yeah, that's true. We actually
meanwhile,
don't. Yeah.
we have finished our P-frame. We had to re-weld it because somebody didn't do a proper job, that being me. So it had cracked a bit.
I don't think anybody thinks I'm the welder.
And we made those little bases here. We mounted it. We had to. Unfortunately, it's not level, so I had to cut a little piece of wood here to level it. Now we will retire.
What, your shoes? You just bought them.
We will retire those. This was the old mount for the davits, for the dinghy we never had. And our old solar thing was here. But yeah, we might have shown you, we made that
yeah,
wider.
It's a bit against the sun right now, darling.
Yeah. The solar panel gonna rotate up here, backwards, forwards. And it's very strong, hopefully it won't break now. But I can basically
Whoa!
up here. So
Look at my torso.
Oh, I'm tired. Then here we have just secured by rope, but we will make a little wooden block here. And then so it prevents it from going away, but also coming closer, so it's fixed here. Then the solar panels, they will have a total surface area of 2 square meters. Calculated it yesterday. What?
It's almost bigger than the boat.
Almost bigger than most bathrooms.
Yeah.
The idea is to put them on that. There's a middle piece here as well. And then on the ends we will do some round hooks on both ends and then try to tie them down forward and backwards, so stopping them from doing that or from spinning around like a crazy propeller.
When we,
yeah, maybe we will do like on the Dyneema rope, we will try to do like 2 settings, so maybe one for the solar panel looking forward, then one looking backwards like now. It makes a huge difference, like if you can make a 90-degree angle to the wind, to the sun. Yeah, what else did we do? We did the bathing ladder. Now you can see the old holes there. That was how long it was. So we had bought it together with the bathing platform back in Denmark. But once we installed it, the ladder, we realized it was unclimbable. It would either you had to swim and put your feet here, which is already hard. But then when you pushed up, it would collapse backwards because it was too short. So now we extended it by that much, which should make it climbable. But what Pernilla doesn't know yet, she will do a test later. So she will jump in, see if she can climb up.
Pernilla is not jumping in. Again.
I'm on the road, film. So and then we need sunglasses.
Yeah, we
Somebody
actually really do.
Thank. Jesus Christ. So we got this little winch as a present. Well, we did actually exchange with a friend of my dad. We gave him our old house door. We got that.
Pretty good exchange from our point of view.
Yeah,
especially since it was your dad's
door.
Yeah. Yes, and then we got stuff.
And this
We've
one,
been doing that a lot lately.
this one will go here.
Yes.
Kai move, paddle move, and then we will have it here for reefing the Genoa. We would have hoped for something bigger, even maybe with some.
We always hope for something bigger, babe. But
yeah, don't we? Okay, this is getting way too many references to our personal.
Sorry.
Yeah, we would like it to be self-taming, or how it's called, but what?
I would like you to be self-taming.
I put it here.
Sorry.
I think it looks quite good, actually.
Yes. Beautiful.
Just drill some holes here. Probably a day's work. And what else? We have, for the meanwhile...
We're borrowing your dad's solar panel.
Yeah.
Because we don't have any.
It's only, what was it? 50 watts? But it's actually really good.
Yeah.
Especially if you put it upright against the sun.
Yeah.
Now we have to mount again the Genoa.
We got the sail fixed.
We got the sail fixed.
Yeah, so we have to put the Genoa up, yeah.
And then we have...
Because our friend Andy was very kind to fix it for us.
Yes.
Yeah, for
if you ever
a very
sail
good
here
price.
in the area and you need any repair of sails, biminis, or boat in general,
if you just, Andy is just...
is your man.
He can fix anything, really. Most things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what else do we have? Yeah, now we need to take those buggers off. And then we're gonna have 2 big holes in the boat.
Oh, that's what I love to hear. Mom, we will fix the holes. Don't worry about it, Mommy.
We just put some through holes there. Yeah, but they were leaking anyway.
Again, not stuff you should say, like my mom is gonna watch this.
And we need to find a hole somewhere to pass the cable through, because the end cable from the solar was going through this one. And now maybe we should bring it through here. But that's a bit in the middle of everything. It's not ideal, but this one was for some time ago. The radio had a long wave radio antenna. The backstay was one.
Yeah.
We don't need that kind of crap. We cannot pay for or understand. Yeah, many more things to do.
Yeah, we're gonna fix the indoor ladder. We just decided today.
Oh yeah, we had a big discussion on the Halbergrassi forum.
Yeah. But it was actually amazing, like how quickly people replied to you.
Yeah, within minutes. I thought,
And
okay,
really well with pictures and drawings
And
and
measurements.
measurements and
and all sorts of opinions.
I mean,
which
that
are
was
all
just-
well received, but also quite confusing. But that's
yeah,
always when you ask for
but it's so kind that people want to help so quickly about
we even
these
got
things.
an offer from the Netherlands, somebody with a Halbergrassi 42. They want to get rid of the short ladder and get our long ladder if it fits.
Yeah.
So we could do a swap. That would be pretty cool, but I don't know how we would get this
I'm not
ladder
sure the
back and forth to the
yeah,
Netherlands.
yeah, it might not really be worth it in the end, but
So
yeah. But it was really
fun.
yeah. No, but it's always I love it when you have that experience where you send something out there and you're thinking nobody will bother replying to this.
Or
And then
put
lots of people and they don't get anything out of it. They just reply instantly. How
or let's
amazing
put it
is that?
as like when you get something good out of social media.
Yes.
Anyway, over and out.
Will you make me a coffee now?
Oh, I'm working.
Aww.
You make us a
Okay, I'll make us a coffee. What are you gonna do, Kai? Kai, how are you gonna contribute to society around here?
Maybe he's gonna stop whining. Really tell how the tic tac underneath here is thicker than here, how it has weathered away.
Yeah.
But that's good because then we can sand it a bit in the end and it will look so beautiful. As long as it's watertight, we don't care how it looks, right?
Right.
A little bit.
No. If we cared about how this boat looked, it would look quite differently.
It looks good, come on.
It does, but we've never polished or anything.
Yeah, but we will now.
If we ever get out of the water.
Yeah, otherwise we polish it in the water. And then we get a Polish yard register. Because we have a polished boat. It's foam. Like good. Should I say that?
What is it you're talking about?
No, the deck is 2 layers, like fiberglass, and then it has a foam, not wood, not hardwood, or not balsa wood, which tends to rot. So here, if we had balsa wood, the water would have gone in here and would have rotten all the area. But because it's Halbergrassi, and they have used this nice waterproof foam, I can feel it. It is still cracking, and it might be a bit moist, so not great, but soon it will be very good. And also it was quite stupid, the design here, because this was sort of reaching till here and the only way this water could go was squeeze through here. But it also accumulates dirt there. So the water would actually stand here and then slowly find its way in the cupboard. Poor design whoever built this stuff, it's not us. We would never have done something. Of course we wouldn't because we don't have a dinghy either.
Just be careful because your design might result in the solar panels falling in the water. So maybe don't pass too much judgment on that.
At least it won't result in water coming in the boat.
Okay, a little bit water damage versus losing your big expensive solar panels.
It's sort of a safety, you know, it's like you have they have a weak point. You come in the storm, you know, things get wild and then they will break off. for safety. You will not have the solar panels in force 10, you know, being a matter of safety to your boat. It will just be like, weak point, gone. Or would you then say, surviving a storm afterwards, you would say, oh shit, I lost €200 old solar panels. No, you would happy that you have your life and your boat. Okay, you wouldn't have electricity to post about it, but...
And then what's the point? If you can't put it on YouTube.
True, we will strap it very well down.
Are you ready to go home, Kai? Oh, no dolphins today. It's very disappointing. Very disappointing. It's okay.
Who's sailing this boat?
Nobody.
Yeah, look at that. Keep going like that. We're not really using the autopilot because we're not really going anywhere.
There's no wind.